Best not be bothering me for no reason.
Oh, you came, sir. I must confess, I feared you would not. But I forget myself. You must be wondering why I asked you here. I should like to speak with an acquaintance of yours, a child with whom I espied you conversing. She is the spitting image of my young master, you see. 'Tis my hope that she might take his place for a time, thereby granting him a reprieve from his sorry situation.
Diana, would you paint my mother a criminal? Perhaps I ought to be the one to explain.
Young master, I meant no offense.
Diana has the right of it, though the situation is not nearly so dire as she makes it sound. I seek only the freedom to leave my own home. My mother is bedridden, you see, and her mind is not so sharp as it once was. Whenever I am absent, she grows terribly distressed. By leaving a look-alike in the house, I hope to ensure her peace of mind while I attend to matters of my own. Would you be willing to lend your assistance? Splendid. Thank you so very much.
'Twas in the slums that I witnessed you speaking with the girl. Would you be so kind as to bring her here?
Won't someone do aught about this?
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Suppose I ought to earn my...
Oh, my joints have been aching something fierce of late. I must confess, I'm rather lost. I must confess, I'm rather lost. I must confess.
Hi, Arisen! I was hoping you'd come by, so I could thank you again for all your help. You wanted to ask me a favor this time? All right. How can I help? So, this noble boy wants me to pretend to be him? I'm not sure that'd work. I mean, I don't know the first thing about being a noble. Besides, are you sure we can trust these people? It all sounds a bit fishy to me. All right, I'll do it. But if I'm not very good at it, it's not my fault, okay?
I must confess, I'm rather lost. I can make no sense.
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace, discussing a curious rumor.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Indeed. Some suppose there is more to her relationship with this Batali dignitary than is publicly known. Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
We ought to put it to good use. Bunch of sluggers. New blood.
Look, young master. She's here.
Indeed. I could be staring into a mirror. Diana, will you dress her and instruct her in her role?
As you wish, young master. This way, if you please, miss.
What a kindness you've done me. Now I can go and fetch a gift for Mother. I'm hoping a little cheer will aid her in her recovery. And a flower from Melve seems just the thing, and she was born there, you see. No doubt her days would be brighter with a memento of her old home by her bedside.
All is ready, young master. You need only finish your preparations for the journey.
Let's see. What else must I bring? Ah, I almost forgot. In that goes. Let's see. Ah, I almost forgot.
You know, the roads around Melve are supposed to be really dangerous. I heard the safest way to get there is to carry something that reeks of Cyclops with you, because it'll scare all the monsters away. I hear the safest way...
The lands around Melve are rife with poisonous flora. I'd hoped to pack an antidote for the young master, but the shops had none to spare. 'Tis not only poison the plants inflict, but drowsiness besides. Might there not be a curative that accounts for both?
I should very much like to rejoin you, Master.
It seems Master Sebastian is lacking a few supplies. Shall we gather what springs to mind?
Quite the predicament.
Too quiet here for my liking.
I hear the safest way.
Well then, I ought to be off, I suppose. I must confess, I feel rather uneasy. This is my first time leaving the city. I only hope I've not forgotten anything of import. You think I ought to bring some medicine and monster repellent with me? What precisely would you suggest? My thanks. I'm certain these will come in useful. Now, I really must be going. Wish me luck.
Take care, young master.
Come back safe.
Thank you for your aid in all of this, sir. I shall see about procuring you a suitable reward, so pray do come visit us again.
I've more time than I know how to spend.
Time to hit the sack.
There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find. A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Home at last.
Welcome home, young master.
Thank you, Diana. I am glad to be back. 'Twas a hard journey, but I found what I sought. A blue sunbright, the sigil of our house. I only hope Mother will be pleased.
A blue sunbright. I thought they were make-believe.
Oh no, they're quite real. Rather rare, though, and particularly to Melv. I'm surprised you've heard of them, to be frank.
Really? Well, there's a picture of one stuck to the inner cover of a book that was donated to the Gracious Hand. I asked Sir Kendrick about it. He told me the flower's name.
A picture, you say? How very odd.
I believe Miss Daphne is describing a bookplate. The book in question will have been a donation from this very house. Indeed, the mistress has been very generous in her support of the Gracious Hand over the years.
For true? Oh, I must tell her thank you.
I think I could arrange that. I'm certain my mistress would be delighted.
Yes. Well, as for me, I'm just pleased to be home safe and sound.
All this racket. What's going on? Good gracious, what is the meaning of this?
Oh, you must be the lady who's been supporting the Gracious Hand. Thank you ever so much for all you've done for us.
What precisely have you told this girl?
Not a word, mistress. I swear it.
Good. As for you, girl, you need not thank me. 'Tis the privilege of the nobility to help those who are less fortunate. Now, 'tis getting late. You had best be off. Do be sure to leave the house unseen. And fare you well, child. Know that where'er life may lead you, You may take pride in who you are. Come, Diana. I would speak with you alone. You have some explaining to do.
What was that all about? Mother seemed awfully perturbed.
I do wonder what that was all about, though I'm not sure we ought to pry.
A bitter end breeds no satisfaction. Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have them.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by Oxcart might be worth considering.
This Oxcart's bound for Mel. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Not good will come of this. What ought I to do?
Fine. And the castle.
Where the story?
Have no need of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Bear in mind that the movements outwit with unwavering persistence. Such single-mindedness makes our enemies predictable, but not necessarily easier to counter. Use me as your foothold to soar to greater heights.
I grind your weapon a magical boom. I will protect you.
These things happen. Matching one's needs is not so simple as it sounds. It is a first working condition. Makes it our best. I grab hold of the beat. Now we seek the sweetest point. Splendid. All together now. We attack with one. Strike fast and sure.
By your leave. Our foe most of all. Knock its feet out from under it and strike near its flanks.
This battle will demand all our strength. We must stand together if we are to seize victory.
We can ill afford to rush them. Paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never will withhold.
Now that is a surprise.
Ice's sting is yours to wield.
Prepare yourself.
Battle is best avoided here.
This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
The sun has yet to set. We could rest here now or press on a while longer. Not like a feast to get you ready for bed. I shall take this opportunity to observe our surroundings.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle will be in our favour. Let's not let down our guard.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
I suppose we might as well gather what we can. I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
I brought the number that you requested. I'll take it this will be enough.
Aye, nicely done. Get in, you lot. Here's your payment.
Thank you kindly, sir. Ordinarily, coin like this would take me half a year to earn.
And I'll thank you to spend it wisely. Don't go drawing undue attention onto yourself, or that'll be the last you get. An Oxcart travelling a night is suspicious enough in its own right, if 'twere known that I'm carrying pawns across the border.
I know, and I'll take care of it, I swear it. Contact me again when you've need of more cargo, won't you? What is it? I've done naught worth following me over.
Tis a remarkable treasure we've found.
Hold, I beg you. I'll tell you what there is to know. I was approached by a battalion merchant I met at the border checkpoint. He offered me a coin in exchange for rounding up pawns. Aye, I know. Here in Vermund, there's nary a deed more abhorrent. But you have to understand, my gambling debts were like to drown me. I needed coin, and I needed it fast. I know not where they've been taken. Pray, believe me. Here, take this. 'Tis a document I got from that merchant. If word of this should reach the palace, I'd no doubt be disciplined. I might even lose my post. I'll give you all the gold I got today. So pray, I beg you, will you let me go? I swear, I'll ne'er do aught like this again. You have my sincerest thanks. I see the true Arisen is merciful indeed. I'll be going then.
Do we know of some...
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me. I would be only too glad to assist.
Mayhap you will think this a trifle, but ours is a party of women, by and large.
And yet, no two of us are the same. We cannot break it from this side.
I understand.
Any loose coin about? Enough to make you rich? I've been here so long, I forgot why I...
An Oxcart ought to make our journey easier. Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
In every age, hence, pawns are treated with respect, as a matter of course here in Vermont, for their peerless loyalty to the Arisen.
This Oxcart's bound. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Trounced our foe well and true.
We must...
Mayhap we can employ a cart for our next journey.
You're welcome to stay a while. Why not rest your weary feet?
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
We ought to put it to good use.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need... something?
Always a pleasure.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
Hold, sir. I'd rethink pressing onward if I were you. The village is crawling with Saurians. Forgive me. I didn't mean to startle you. I used to call this place home, you see, in times more peaceful. You're the Arisen, are you? Well, that's something. We were hoping to reclaim our village, but it doesn't seem we'll have much luck. We fled when the dragon attacked some days past, thinking we'd return once the baleful thing was gone. Easier said than done, clearly. In our absence, a bask of Saurians have made our homes their own. What are we to do? The guards not like to send soldiers all the way out here. But mayhap they needn't at all. You are the Arisen, aye? Could we trouble you to aid us in our hour of need? Please, sir, do something, anything about the Saurians infesting our village.
Saurians abound, Master. Be on your guard.
Careful now!
There, Master! Saurians!
Let my magic strike with elemental Shall we...
Is the deed done, good Arisen? Oh, thank you, thank you. We shall all be able to return to our homes at last. I can hardly wait to bring these tidings to the other villagers. I dare say we'll have this place livable again ere long. I cannot thank you enough. Long will you be known as a friend to our village. If you happen to pass by, do come visit us, won't you? I should like for you to see this place as 'twas afore the dragon's attack. For your sake, as well as ours, we'll do our utmost to see the village restored.
With this, the peril has passed. Still, perhaps we ought to visit the village again anon, just to be certain.
Well met. Looking to make a purchase. Hope to see you again.
Welcome, sir. Doubly. So if you're here to buy...
There was a time I myself bore that title. You are Arisen, are you not? Inform me should you espy the dragon. You.
Try not to catch cold. The sting is yours to wield.
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I'm up to the challenge.
We must not let down our guard.
Well done, Master. I'd wager there's aught to be found here. We ought to take a closer look.
Yon statue makes for a fine landmark.
I can foresee no reason not to go see it up close.
Now here's a surprise.
A splendid discovery.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
I
have a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain...
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself. Here we go again.
We fight. To arms.
Power of ice and turn it in our bones.
What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but I have a feeling it will be worth the climb. I feel that we see us through this situation. My hiding this battle is happening! We are to retreat, then? Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment.
Right you are.
We trounced our... The prison has been clenched!
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
I learned of a forgotten rift stone in this area during my time beyond the rift. I can take you to it, if you like.
Methinks I know where that is.
Pray, allow me to show you the way.
Shall we make our way there and see what's to be seen?
Let my magics grant you an elemental shield. You have my protection.
suppose we might as well gather what we can.
We're here, and none the worse for wear. This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
Surely a rest can wait till after we've examined our surroundings.
Prepare to engage!
I shall do as you say. Chest. I'll examine its contents, shall I?
It is rather high. It might be beyond our reach.
I possess a skill that could be of aid to us. Might I be of assistance?
The prison has been breached!
Over here, if you please. "'Tis this way. Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Let's not let Well fought. Well done, Master.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route. That old man. And by the shore.
These scaly fiends beset us so.
Oi, what are you doing standing about when there's work to be done?
Jonas! This is the good sir I spoke of. The one who called the Saurians for us.
Is that right? Then I expect you to aid us with this mess, stranger. You did it once afore, eh? Only natural you'd help finish the job.
My apologies for the chief's temperament. Yet he speaks truly. We have need of your strength. Pray, cull the beasts as you did before, sir. I dare say you are the only one upon whom we can depend.
More Saurians. Let us deliver them a swift end and ensure the village's safety.
Careful now.
Let my magics grant you an elementary. Well done.
Let us aim for greater precision with our next attempt.
The Saurians are no more, I see. That's twice you've come to our rescue now. You're more than a friend to Harv Village, Sir Arisen. You are a hero. Truly, we cannot
Here he is! I found our troublemaker!
Jonas! What is the meaning of this?
This blasted beastren went and ventured into Stormwind Cave! How many times have we said none are to tread there? But he just had to poke his nose where it didn't belong. There can be no doubt he's the one who incited the Saurians' attack.
Forgive me. I never meant for any of this to happen.
Trust a beastren to muck things up.
Jonas! Surely there's no need for such talk.
You would say that, wouldn't you? Seems to me beastrens go causing problems, and we humans are lumped with the job of cleaning up after them.
Jonas, please! You're
There!
I do apologize. 'Twould seem things have turned rather uncomfortable. But we mustn't let this sour your triumph. You came to our aid when we needed it most, and for that, you have our gratitude, Sir Arisen. I do hope you shall visit us again anon.
Let me get that.
Thank you, Sir Arisen. We've a long road ahead, but fear not. Harv Village shall be bustling again ere long. I do hope you'll stop by if ever you're passing through.
Can't do much on an empty stomach.
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master. I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
You have my fullest confidence. Yes, Your Majesty? Ah, so you've encountered the Phantom Oxcart from the rumors. To be precise, the letter of the law does not forbid the abduction of pawns. However, in our sovereign-ruled kingdom, crude treatment of the pawns who so loyally serve our liege is an act decried by all. If one were to sell them for personal gain, they would doubtless be censured no matter their station. And this letter, by its make and the quality of the parchment, I can only surmise 'tis of the like used in the palace. We ought to assume a member of the court has a hand in this matter. But for what purpose are these pawns being gathered? And where are they being taken? I have a proposal, Your Majesty. Should we ascertain the pawn's destination, perchance we will discover the intent behind this plot. Yet if we question the driver haphazardly, this mission will be over before it begins. I bid Your Majesty follow the Oxcart without arousing suspicion, that you might divine where it is headed. Alternatively, mayhap Your Majesty could assume the guise of a pawn and await pickup in a likely location. I leave the choice to Your Majesty's discretion.
time to put bread on the table.
Here, always calms me down.
This might be worth a read.
Let's have a look then.
Welcome to Pure, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, misers hope to see you again.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
Special vocation, heretofore unseen opportunities of exciting potential. Have you found any of the items we discussed?
the mark of a champion, the ranged weapon.
I shall take this opportunity to observe our surroundings.
Now, what might that be?
We ought to take a closer look.
What's this? Only pawns? What's that dullard playing at? Suppose it's all the same. The cargo's all I need to get the job done. In you... What's this? I suppose it's all the same. Oh, it's cold out. Fie, I'm tired. Empty. Forgot to buy more drink. Could do with a proper meal. What was that? Fie. Now I'm jumping at shadows. We're under attack! Don't just stand there! Protect the cart! Drive the fiends back! What's the hold-up? Get in! How fare my fine passengers this evening? Don't know why I'm asking, you never answer. Suppose you'll just have to listen then. You pawns are a queer lot. They say you'll do whatever the Arisen says. You offer no complaint or quarrel, and you're undying to boot. You're well suited as slaves, if you ask me. Truth be told, I've lost count of how many of you I've transported these past few days. Still not the faintest idea what they do with it. Or where they take you after I drop you off. I've ne'er seen one of you return. That says a lot. As some would tell it, you're serving as targets for new recruits undergoing spear training. Others say your lifeblood is squeezed out like juice from a grape to be offered to the Empress of Batal. Did that scare you, lady of mind? It was all in jest. It's not like I know the truth of it anyhow. Not like I care either. As long as I get my coin, I'm a happy man. I'm not fussed what happens to me.
It seems we must part ways for the time being.
Halt! We're inspecting your cargo. Open up.
I hear they follow whatever command they're given.
Aye, and they'll take any beating without a word of complaint. Let's see for ourselves.
Sorry, my hands.
How'd you like that?
Built rather tough, eh?
You going to fight back?
They may be undying, but they do seem to know.
They're just taking it.
No shortage.
What a bore. It is like hitting a train stump.
Enough! That's valuable merchandise you're toying with. Worth more than your wages combined. Have you prepared the cargo we're to carry alongside them? No? Well, get a move on. We're off.
On your knees, worthless vessels.
Perhaps a more thorough examination is required here.
Wait, you're not a pawn. We've an intruder in our midst. To arms!